God, what is that?
It's gigantic.
Speaking of things that are gigantic, hello and welcome to another Rig My Ride road trip. We are going to pick up Cole's Alfa Romeo in Spokane.
And I'm not driving this time for once.
This can only go poorly. I mean, well, really, really well. And you rejoin the action as we go through the city of whatever the hell city that was.
Electric City.
Electric City.
The city that never sleeps because the power's always on. And buzzing, yeah.
And you join us again as we're discussing preparing our colons for what is to come.
You guys are really not doing a good job of selling this. I know a couple good sushi places. Thai fusion. And I know now that I'm a good driver because I made it all the way down there to Powder Dick's with the beer still on the tailgate. Not a drop spilled.
The genre is kind of poorly defined. There's a lot that people classify as prog rock that's radically different. The whole thing that on the very end that twists the other direction. Oh, okay.
It's on off.
Yes.
And we have arrived.
Only hit one little old lady.
Only hit one little old lady and her pet curb.
It's fine with me. I mean, it looks, the guy did an amazing job on it. If you can only see the before and then the after, this is actually a Viper paint color specific to Vipers.
Yeah, I think you showed me some pictures on your phone a while back.
Yeah, he had a bunch of extra. Take a look on the edge. You want to see something weird? Look how big that motherfucker is. Wow. And then it's also got a
Cap off of something. Starting fluid, maybe?
possibly.
Well, I don't see anything that says Lucas on it, so we ought to be good.
Alright, let's see if it works.
All right, first try.
Oh!
Is the battery in the trunk on this one?
Yes.
Ah. All right, successful push start on the first try.
That rarely ever happens on a first try. I'll meet you guys back at the Astra.
All right.
That was fun.
Yeah. Fun from inside too. Looks like he's got one of his tail lights rigged to the brake light circuit. Or the bulb in backwards.
Or it's got a really dirty
Yeah.
cover plate. A little bit of light something coming out the back.
Hopefully that's just condensation. Seems to drive all right. All right, now we just head back to the Astra and wait for the panicked phone call.
Yeah.
We are now within spitting distance of Zach's favorite place in the whole world, a Taco John.
Right next to a gas and grocery store.
See if Papa Smurf is still in pursuit.
I don't see him.
Oh dear. Where'd he go? My phone's going off. Already? Did you run out of gas? Oh shit! Throttle winking.
Oh.
Okay, so Cole, walk us through what you're doing here.
So this is just a little rod cap, whatever you want to call it, for the throttle linkage to the throttle body. It goes, screws onto the actual throttle body itself, then hooks to the throttle on the engine with this little ball joint that just pops right in there. And I've had to do this before, so it's not like a big deal.
It's split.
Did split. Got hot, melted, no worries. Oh, it's warm in there.
Never admit defeat when the car can hear you.
Yeah, she's kind of cantankerous. She's a little temperamental.
Show me the sports car that is.
I know, right? All right. It's probably gonna be revved pretty high because I had to tighten it down. So we'll see what happens here.
See how she does.
So let's start.
Oh, it'll start. I guarantee that. But let's see what happens here.
Yes.
got the classic die-cast aluminum gas cap.
Oh, very nice.
And a teeny little change.
Apparently.
I know with mine, sometimes you can't have it shoved all the way in, otherwise.
Yeah, I know sometimes older fillers will give you issues.
Yeah, it does that. And this way goes to Moses Lake, Wenatchee, and there's like an RV park and golf course here.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, so we'd be coming from this direction?
Exactly, we come from this, exactly.
Okay.
So I'd like to stop here. Just
Okay, yeah, that's like right at Doxy's, so.
Yes, exactly.
We'll stop at Doxy's then.
Thank you for putting those in there. Just toss that there, Zach. Thank you.
Yep.
Same channel set on them?
Yeah, should be set to 14. What's our call sign?
Our call sign is wide load.
Wide load.
Okay, so I'm Papa Smurf and you're Wide Load.
Yep.
Behold the richness of Spokane Valley.
There was a random carpet on the side of the road.
Yes, there was. The richness of Spokane Valley.
Wide load calling Papa Smurf, just checking in. How are your instruments looking?
It's getting a little hot, turned on the fan, blowing some hot air out, it immediately dropped by about 30 degrees, looking good, oil temp is good, speedo's good, pack is out, gas gauge is out, looking good though, everything's working as expected.
Excellent, well do let us know if there's any problem.
Copy.
Alright, Papa Smurf reports an engine problem. We gotta go see what it is.
Starting, just not continuing.
Suggest maybe clogged fuel pump or a clogged fuel filter.
They're all new though, everything's new.
Yeah.
Right there, oh, it's loose as shit. Why is that bouncing around?
Well, if the fuel filter's clogged up, then it would have the fuel pressure to start, but then as soon as it started demanding on that, then you would get pressure drop.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah,
What would cause that?
well, again, could be fuel, but I would have expected her to start like idle for a minute before she crapped out again.
It kind of did.
Yeah. Well, we could try bypassing that filter.
Yeah, let's do that. Can I get a 516 Creston?
You got her? You got her. Clogged fuel filter? We hope so.
About to find out.
Nope. I think I figured it. That's your fuel pressure regulator.
Yeah.
That's the vacuum hose to it.
Oh, did it break? Well, that's an easy fix then, because all
Yeah.
you need to do is clip it. Oh, damn. You, sir, are a good friend.
Hopefully that's what it is.
I think that's it. Because that would explain the fumes.
Yeah.
If it doesn't,
Oh, I suppose it could.
if it doesn't work, then we're kind of, well,
Back at square one.
well, that just means I get to drive off and leave you guys here, right?
Was it Jeremy Clarkson, whatever you're saying?
Yeah, Jeremy Clarkson style.
And as long as I can get my tools out first, we'll get the bitch running.
No, I'm just stealing everything.
Fuck you, Zach.
Nice. Okay, let's see if that's got her, and then we can throw that filter back on.
Little things, you motherfucker.
All right, Alfa Romeo. Shows you still got it. Oh no.
That to say it's flooded now.
It's not wet.
No, not carbonized overly. Actually, it doesn't smell like fuel at all.
Okay, so she's not getting gas.
Actually, you know what we could do? Do a spark test real quick. Go! Good spark. Good strong spark. So it's not flooding. We got spark. There's air. It's got to be fuel.
Yeah.
We've got fuel in the fuel pump. Or the fuel filter that we saw.
Nice battery hold down.
Yeah, thanks. Nothing on there right now.
Can't wait.
Alright, I'm gonna drop that.
had a single cylinder miss, I'd say clogged fuel injector, but you're not going to clog all 4 at once.
I didn't put diesel in, did I?
No.
I think you put premium in.
You put premium in, I remember.
Alright, let's take this fuel filter back.
Right, just an update. We're still standing out in the middle of nowhere, trying to figure out why this won't go. We've
Alfa Romeo. See the country, one roadside at a time.
It's gonna take a while, but yeah. So we've been testing all sorts of vacuum lines, fuel lines, everything. Right now we're just trying to test, since we've checked fuses, we've checked the rear pump, we're checking the main front pump.
Yeah, it's got a low pressure pump and a high pressure pump because I don't know why, but it does.
It's got me. 2-stage fuel injection system, I guess. Yeah, it's going.
Alright.
Oh boy, I just want to get home. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
Tired, hot, sweaty. Haven't slept much. I gotta work tomorrow at 4.
Whee!
Huh?
What?
Okay, so you can test an injector to see if it's clicking. You just hold a screwdriver to it, hold your ear up to it, redneck stethoscope.
Okay, well.
Yep.
Well, son of a bitch!
Get the fuck out of here before you stop again.
Elliot's here, save the day!
Elliot's here, save the day!
It's ridiculous. But there's Papa Smurf falling in line. See how long this lasts. If there's fuel in the rail but the injectors aren't firing,
Right.
you won't get shit.
Right, obviously. I'm just saying, you think that's what it's doing? It's just the injectors aren't working?
Well, it would seem to make some sense because if that pump works and that pump works, then we're getting fuel to there.
All right, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Nada.
That's exactly what happened.
Oh, we got a problem.
What?
There's what looks like fuel all around the cylinder 1 spark plug.
Oh,
Or some kind of gunk.
yeah,
I don't even know what that is. It's like
that's liquid.
silvery. Come on, pull all the energy from the planet. Spirit bomb.
Keep it force, keep it below 60, let's roll. Okay.
Okay, we're back on the road with Papa Smurf in pursuit once again.
It's dead, it's not even buzzing anymore, so
Oh dear.
if you want to pull ahead, we'll figure out a way to tow this, we'll get it going. I'll sit in the back, I'll sit in the Alpha and brake and all that fun stuff.
All right. Yep.
So, we were doing just fine till we weren't.
Yeah.
And so we ended up having to tow it off of a bridge, an overpass. Now we're just waiting to see if we can get someone professional to tow it.
Come on, Alfa Romeo. If Jeremy Clarkson could get a Lancia across fucking Botswana, you can make it to Brewster. It is official, we just got passed by a recreational vehicle. And stopped again. I've got more zip ties. Romeo.
If you guys want to take off at any time, just tell me.
Oh, I got nothing going on.
Yeah.
We're stuck
So-
with me.
We're making progress, so
Yeah, if Zach's got to head back, I can move the tools into here.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna start
And
this.
yeah, it can only go well.
You can't get the back open now.
Oh, motherfucker. The cable just broke.
Yeah.
Is there any way to get through from the cab?
It might not be a ground. It might be overheating.
Yeah.
I've noticed that it's getting up to about 212. Anywhere between, the gauge is 100, 140, 180, 212, and 260. Odd numbering, but anywhere from 180 to 212, it starts, as soon as it gets around to that 212 mark, it starts, and then it won't start up again because the engine's hot.
and then we wait for a while, then it starts right back up again.
It cools.
Okay, so we've decided that she's heating up and hydrolocking.
Or something.
Not hydrolocking, but vapor locking. So we've come up with a, well, we haven't come up with, we've stolen from
roadkilled it.
roadkill. Yeah.
That was quick.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to fix this knot just taking the hood off. Okay, so that didn't help.
No. In fact, it made it a little quicker to over whatever it's doing.
Yeah.
I wonder if it, Elliot.
Yeah.
Okay,
Where?
I wonder if that fuel pump under there, the high pressure one,
Uh-huh.
I wonder if it's just going out
It's possible.
and it's just getting weak.
It's getting sporadic. It's cutting in and out.
Exactly. Or even just it's not providing enough pressure, and you get going, there's enough there to get it started and get going, and then
Yeah,
pretty
and
soon it starts
it just
tapering.
can't keep up with demand. It's like an
Exactly.
old car battery.
Exactly.
Too few cranking amps.
Yeah. I wonder if that's it. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does make a fair amount of sense that if I don't think it's a constant weakness.
No, I don't either.
I think it's acting like a loose connection, or like maybe there's one of the bearings in it is worn oversized, and so the rotor starts. It'll go for a bit, and then it'll run around inside of the thing like a squirrel in a cage.
And that would explain, what's happening right now.
Yeah. Do you hear anything funny when she starts to die?
No, it's just.
Yeah.
This is a point of pride to get this home tonight.
Yeah.
Because Dad, he fucking said this morning, he was like, "You ain't gonna get this home till 11 tonight."
So you want to get it home at 10:59?
Well, I already lost the bet. I said I'd get it home by 8.
Oh yeah, you fucked that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Come on, baby. Romeo, Romeo, why art thou not working, Romeo? Dicks.
If you're watching at home and you know exactly what the problem is, please feel free to rage at the YouTube video you're watching or whatever.
Yeah, just scream it at your screen, clutch at your hair, say, you guys took a hood off a car for no good reason.
We're idiots, but we knew that.
Yeah, I think the world knew that.
We have found the problem. The high pressure fuel pump underneath the car has shit the bed.
She did.
She did. So we need a new one. But sadly, I don't think there's an O'Reilly Auto Parts or...
It would be open at, what, 8 on a Sunday?
Actually, they're usually open until about 10 or 11
Huh, on a Sunday? In Creston?
in South Carolina.
South Carolina. I know the O'Reilly's in Omak was open, but I don't know if they were open that late on Sunday.
He looked like the world's most junkyard superhero with his shield.
Yes.
Dun-dun-dun.
Zach has made a startling discovery.
The snake on the Alfa Romeo logo is eating a guy.
Yeah.
So we think we might have figured out what the problem is. It was apparently the fuel pump isn't working underneath,
The high pressure has stopped buzzing, apparently.
which would explain quite a bit.
Uh-huh. So we're pulling it out to see if we can beat the living bejesus out of it with a screwdriver and get her going again.
Yes. And if we can't, well, then we cry.
Yeah, I suppose if it is fully dicked, we could go all David's farm on this shit, and we could find like a rig that's been trashed and left for dead in the field somewhere and pull the fuel pump out and stuff it in this bitch.
There's a tractor right next to us.
Elliot, this is solid state. It isn't coming apart.
Motherfucker, son of a pig's hooker.
But it's definitely shot. It's got fuel on it.
Well, no, that'll come apart. It's crimped at the far end, but it'll come apart.
Okay.
It won't like it, but it'll come apart.
I trust you.
Will it go back together again after it's come apart? Is the question for the day.
That is the question, but you can see it's got these little crimpies here that hold the back end of it together.
No.
It's too big.
Get a blue cloth.
We tested the fuel pump on the Astro and it fucking works. So yeah, this nasty looking old bitch is exonerated, and we tested the wiring and positive is no bueno.
It's a bitch.
Ground is good. So we have this chunk of lamp cord that was powering Zach's postal lamp here. Zach here modeling this lovely lamp cord in beige, available from Brooks and Brookstone for the very reasonable price of $3.95 for a 100-foot length. Go ahead and show us some skin, Zach. It's good for ratings.
Oh my.
Oh my.
You might just blind the camera.
This is why I don't wear shorts.
Oh my.
So anyway, we're gonna take this son of a bitch, we're gonna tap it into the fuse box, the radio, whatever's handy, run her out the fucking door, run her underneath, and hook her up to the fuel pump, and this son of a bitch is going to drive home.
It might have a few bits here and there.
It was attached with staples at one point, but so long as it's running over paint, we should be okay.
Yeah, it's fine, guys. All right, let's see this.
And for everyone watching this, and if you guys are watching this, we'd like to extend a major thanks to the man who brought us power bars.
Oh, that guy was a saint.
Powder stuff
man.
and water. That was
Thank you so
really,
much.
again,
And
thank
the
you.
gentleman over in his shop right now.
Yeah.
For
A fuel pump.
fuel pump for us.
Maybe we
Yeah.
should go talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a thing.
I'll do that since you guys are
All right.
cool.
All right, we will get the fuel pump re-rigged. Come on, Alpha. Yes! Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. It's okay if you break down to 30 miles. You can call me.
Thank you so much.
I got a tow truck and all that.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you. 1,000 times thank you.
It's absolutely wonderful.
So, Elliot saved the day.
Well, me and some very helpful locals
They're very nice people.
of the
and
wonderful little town of Creston.
I will never speak ill of this place ever again. Ever. That was literally the only thing that was wrong mechanically with this. Well, seriously wrong mechanically with this thing. Oh my god, dude.
All right, well, all is still shining in chrome as we pull into the food mart, except that the little tiny overtaxed light switch that's been powering headlights it was never intended to power, and a fuel pump that was never intended to...
It's just overheated as well.
Yeah, it's overheated, so maybe that'll cool down, maybe we'll just bypass the sumbitch. Maybe they got a switch inside, we'll never know.
Oh boy.
Okay, so we have one casualty in the old headlight switch, but a pair of vice grips is going to do the job for tonight. And so we leave this gas station and these very confused police officers, and
That's the worst that could possibly go wrong.
This is a day that just keeps on giving.
all right, so newest development. We are beelining back to Cole so we can get up from work at 4 tomorrow. And where are we?
Fuck, man, I don't know.
Okay, so update. Cole and I are attempting a cannonball back to Omak. Trouble is, there's bugger all cell service. The put a vice grip on this is working pretty well as far as keeping it running, but it's a little hard when you have to stop. And yeah, it's 11:34, and still have no idea where we are. Alright, well, we got gasoline, we got directions from some guy in a Ford, we got our dickerage splice put back together. Off we go. Alright, well, we're on the road approaching Cole's place, so the Alpha has just this one last short opportunity to shit the bed. We can push her up this hill, right?
Nice little gas park on Creston Highway. I was just thinking about that. I was like, I'm gonna drive by that from now on and be like, that was the spot of my worst experience driving a car ever. Also, the most interesting. Oh no.
What?
My windows don't work.
Uh-oh.
Oh man. Fuck.
Oh, this thing's waterproof.
Fuck.
Pass the sprinklers. I don't know what the fuck that noise was.
Oh god.
Oh, the Alpha got in one last lap.
Alpha's like, fuck you. I bet that when that sparked, it ruined it.
Yeah, it's probably blown a fuse. Alright, well.
Alright.
Let's,
On three.
let me get a light here. See what the fuck we're doing. Alright, you want to grab the wires?
Yeah.
We have made it.
14 hours fucking later.
14 hours fucking later. Another huge thank you to the good people of Creston, Washington. Alright, well, it's the day after. Here she is in the garage where she's likely to stay for quite a while.
In various forms of assembly. It's gonna get just taken apart.
Indeed, pack ratified.
Somehow we managed to, well, you guys managed to get this thing all the way over here.
I'm amazed.
We ended up splitting up, and because, I don't know, we all took different directions after we got separated at a gas station, and yeah.
Off we went. We're here, stakes down. Made it back.
But there's nothing quite as fun as getting lost in a completely unreliable vehicle in an area with no cell service.
Yeah, that was sketchy. But it's here. It looks kind of clear, but you know, get used to it.
So you're gonna keep the lamp cord look?
That's it. That's the end of our adventure. Next adventure, tearing this thing apart and putting it back together.
Dum dum dum. Now the real fun begins.
Yeah, the tearing her apart's not too bad. The remembering where all of these lines and hoses go.
That's where photographs really come in handy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember when we did the Astro, we took a whole bunch of photographs and we never referred to them once.
Yeah, we never looked back at them, and somehow we put it back together right.
Which is probably how I ended up plugging, like, what was it, the idle air into the aircon or something like that.
Something like that. It was odd.
Yeah, and we only had one serious casualty, that being this poor
Janky little switch.
dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, check that out.
Oh wow.
That's a little burnt.
Yep.
And,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a little melty.
I was gonna say.
Because that used to be a, yeah, that used to have an end on it that slid back and forth.
Wow.
Yeah, that got warm. I just used some heat anodizing on it. That's
Yeah.
kind of pretty, actually.
It's really cool. This will be made into a trophy.
A very small trophy, but a trophy nonetheless.
Yeah.
Goodbye, America.
Goodbye, America. And until we meet again.
Till we meet again, one of this thing's in pieces.
All right. Elliot, any final parting words?
Hell of a trip.
Hell of a trip. Lots of books.
I think the Astro's proved itself.
Oh, Astro! Astro love. That's my kind of love.
And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Good night.